Clare they actually have to just deliver now. There's no more excuse for Hard Luck Story or Croke Park Hoodoos or whatever it is. Look at the talent that you've named in the forward line. I'm going to come to it in a minute. Not many teams actually have a guaranteed centre-back who everyone agrees he is the man. You could talk about Tip Kilkenny. We'll come back to that in a minute. But by God, like, they have everything in place. At this stage, Brian Lohan has to get his decision-making right. He has to get his man markers right. Darragh Lohan went on TJ Reid. I wonder will they keep that in the future. But like at Croke Park, he has to get his decisions right. If somebody's not working on a marker, he has to get it right. I actually think he has everything now, and it's up to Brian Lohan to deliver.
Yeah, and they are absolutely massive as well. They look like they're carved out of stone. Like it's insane the condition they're in. Like kind of that's what's so good about when you're actually at the matches and you're down the sideline level. Let's say when I was there GABO, you don't really appreciate it on the TV. You have an idea, but then when you see them warming up and you're kind of beside them, you're just like, these lads' arms and chests and shoulders, they're absolutely massive. But they're primed. I think they're long enough on the road now that okay, they should be, like, realistically they should be making the All Ireland final. Really, like, it just whatever about it, right? If you make and you get beaten by Limerick in a close game, right, fine, but you cannot be losing in a semi-final again for the third year in a row. But again, like we said, Kilkenny were better than them 2 years as well. So this thing, if you're getting beaten by a team that's better than you, fair enough. But there was just too many mistakes in them games that they got wrong, and then too many frees going missing. But yeah, like that, the shooting, the long range shooting, like you're talking about, yeah, has to be cut out, because the way they played in the first 15 minutes there yesterday was so good. They were dragging the Kilkenny half back line around the place. Richie Reid was getting sucked out the field and was being sent in beyond them and bouncing into lads' hands that were running. These perfect passes that the Kilkenny full back line. What can you do about that? Nothing. And then obviously Kilkenny adjusted to it, reshaped, and then they were just bombing ball. And I don't know how long exactly they went without scoring, but it was a while, because they were getting no return off the long ball. The Kilkenny half back line kind of took over there, were winning the break or winning it cleanly. But they just, if they're smart enough and cute enough, because they're definitely athletic enough, David Fitzgerald, to be fair to him, for a man of his size, he has great footwork, really nice footwork, and more often than not, he's pretty accurate. Diarmuid Ryan as well, it's like you're kind of saying, it's halfway line up you should be shooting from. I know against Cork in the championship last year he scored whatever 3 or 4 brilliant ones, but they're miracle scores. Like, if you were playing a game, you were coaching a team, you'd never be encouraging lads to shoot from there, but they all went over that day. But then the next day he was trying it again, and I think he hit 3 wide from back there. You're standing inside there, you're David Reedy or you're whoever in there, hands in the air, you're kind of shaking your head going, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Come on, get the momentum, keep it going in, nail the lads inside.
Maeve 12 says it's now or never for Clare. They're a different animal in Munster than in Croke Park. Will Lohan be there next year? I don't know. And there's another comment here from Adrian McGrath. Nisha is talking bollocks about Peter Duggan, I'm afraid. He scored, he assisted, and he pummeled Kilkenny coming out. Plus, this is pure lazy shite about Clare relying on Kilkenny for scores. Is this RTE for FFS? Wow, he's going in heavy there against everybody, really.
But I said it was good that they're not relying on Tony Kelly. I said it was good now that they have a range of more scores. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. And Duggan was far better in the second half than he was in the first half. That's what I say.